Karl, just how do you describe kind of what allowed things to obviously fall apart in the third there?
Yeah, that's so to speak. I don't know. I think there's a lot more inappropriate words for how this game unfolded. Again, we play an unbelievable game up until 15 minutes left or so in the third, I think. And then we start going through the motions and just trying to kill time. And this league is too good for that, no matter who you play. And we paid for it today.
Can't do anything about it now. Next time you're in that situation, though, how do you want to see you guys better respond to that situation?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've been in this situation far too many times this season now, I think, to not find a way to figure something out. These things are going to happen, but I don't think they should happen as often as they have this year. And it's, it's obviously something that we have to focus on because, like I said, I think we play an outstanding game for most part of it, and then we're just trying to kill time, and we let them back into the game. I don't think that they're necessarily doing anything different. I think that we're the team that are changing, and it's obviously an issue in here that we need to figure out sooner rather than later.
I know it's hard to focus on the positives right now, but how nice was it to see some depth scoring tonight with that somewhat new lineup? Yeah, no,
like I said, I think we played a really good game up until 15 minutes left at the third, and again, far too many times there's a lot of good to take from the games, but at the end of the day, we're up 5-1 with, I don't even know, 15 minutes left. And we lose in overtime. And like I said, it's going to happen sometimes, but it feels like, it's been one or two or three too many this year, and it's obviously something that we're going to have to figure out if we're going to be, fighting for a playoff spot this year.
We can't blow the lead like that, and yeah, it sucks to lose in overtime.
So 4 games in a row you guys have lost. I know through different circumstances, but just what's the mood in here in that respect in terms of the losing streak?
I mean, we're playing a good game, and just like we have to shut it down at the end. And yeah, I think overall we play a good game. Just like we need to be more focused, more patient in the last half of the period.
What did you see on the overtime goal?
I mean, it's a backdoor pass. Nah, nothing to really say about it.
Is it kind of increasingly difficult to pull positives after losses like this, especially if they keep piling up?
For sure, like you're winning the game and then you just manage to somehow to lose it, and yeah, it's not the best feeling, and yeah, you just have to keep going.
Dan, obviously not an acceptable third period, I'm sure, in anybody's eyes. I guess my question is, from your point of view, what happened and why does this keep happening, and what can you do to fix it?
Yeah, it's clearly, and you can go back not just this recent stretch, but other games earlier in the year. Like, obviously, we have to be better closing out games. Like that doesn't need to be stated. I think it's something different every time. I don't think it's always the exact same thing. The common thread is we play one way for the great majority of the game, and then sometimes it's a 1-goal lead, 2-goal lead. Like it's been different situations, but the common thread is we get away from what works. Sometimes it's a little structurally we get away from what works. Sometimes we just put ourselves in bad positions. Sometimes we've taken poor penalties at inopportune times, given them momentum, and we haven't done nearly a good enough job of gaining that momentum back. And we then look like a different team. And so I'll take responsibility on this too. There's been enough of them where I'm not. Believe me, it's all of us. We have to be better with it on the ice. I have to clearly be better because it's happened a number of times now, and we'll find a way to. It's cost too many points up to already, and so obviously it has to stop. And there's not one thing other than the way we fall away from what works at those critical moments.
Dan, just to kind of build on that or follow it, I mean, did something change in the third period? Did things just feel off? Was there a play that maybe people didn't respond to? Just any sort of explanation on how it flipped as drastically as it did?
No, we let guys. I mean, positionally, I don't think it was something that they changed. They look to stretch out. They look to get behind you. They look to create space off of that. I thought, again, we got to make sure, like in a situation like that, you got to keep playing both sides of the puck. Like you got to work to make them defend still. You got to work to continue to get chances, but you also have to know that they're going to try to do everything that they can. They're not going away. They're going to look to score. They're probably going to take even more risk, and so you have to have awareness to that. You have to be disciplined, and then we have to be clearly better in those end of the game situations, 5-on-6. And there's multiple parts to that. It's not just what you see in terms of chances against, goals against, the way we play it. We'll continue to work on it. We continue to address it, but this group can be. There's no question in my mind that this group can be much better than we are. We have to get there though. We have to be working with them, and so, like I said, it's happened enough times too. I'll look in the mirror first on these.
Dan, was Arturs good enough tonight, or is he a victim of the way the team played in front of him?
I thought he made some. You go throughout the game there. We had breakdowns that he had to come up with some big saves, and so at the end of the game, I think everybody was playing. We were playing on our heels, and. We gave them some really good looks there in those situations. It shouldn't happen.
Dan, specifically, as you mentioned, the defending 5-on-6, you've given up a few goals in that scenario last handful of games. Is there anything specifically that's not connecting there? I mean, obviously, if Brian gets a goal off that post tonight, that's maybe a different matter, but is there anything specific in that specific area that's just not working right now?
Yeah, I think if you go back a few games back, I thought it was kind of one part. I thought it was, just allowing them to get in. I think we got to be better there in terms of structurally the detail behind it. Like they have an extra attacker, but you can definitely limit the types of chances that you're giving them. And we gave them some real good looks there tonight. And then I think you also have to be in a position to end the game. Like you have to, when you have opportunities there. To be able to get it out or, to get it to set yourself up there, for have a chance at the empty net. And I'm not talking about that. We had a chance at it, hits the post, like that's going to happen, but like just the way you come out of the zone. So there's multiple parts to it. And yeah, we're going to continue to look at it. We're going to continue to work with the players. We'll continue to evaluate if we need to look at other ways of doing it, and we have to be better.
What are some of the things you think you did well up until that turning point to give you that 4-goal lead?
Obviously, the power play goals, but I thought we ended up having the puck in the offensive zone a lot. I thought we were doing a good job of keeping plays alive, keeping pucks in. I thought we were able to control play a lot, just in terms of us with the puck, especially good stretches there in the second period. But again, this isn't like. We shouldn't be having the talk the way we are right now. This shouldn't be the conversation. And it's too many games in a row where that's happening, and yeah.
Dan, is there a part of the team in the third period of extending their shifts, especially in overtime and third period, maybe taking an extra couple laps around the offensive zone?
You saying in overtime?
In both, just throughout the third period and overtime today.
There was a couple that I thought we could have maybe got changes there when we were in the offensive zone. I think that was there at times. The overtime we'll go back and look at again.